Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into Berea, Kentucky, here on WBON TV for some coverage of the Berea Spoonbread Festival. Right now, Mayor Bruce Fraley and Danielle and the folks from the Spoonbread Festival are getting ready to kick off the opening ceremonies for the 2025 Spoonbread Festival. A lot of fun. If you've never been to the Spoonbread Festival before, you're really missing out. It's such a great time. It's kind of the end of summer, start to fall here in Madison County, and it's a great event with food vendors, craft vendors, local businesses coming out to showcase what they have to offer to you. And there's great live music. There's a lot of entertainment here. The parade is tomorrow. So just be sure to come on out and see everything that'll take place here at the Spoonbread Festival. We're live here on WBON TV. I'm just going to run down the schedule real quick before we get the opening ceremony started. The carnival rides and the games are officially live. They just got started at 3 o'clock today. So as we're coming at you live here on the air, the carnival games and the rides are ready to go for you. So come on out and check that out. Live music with the Nashville Imposters will start at 3:30. And then they'll have a free petting zoo that's sponsored by Parsons Counseling at 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock. So that's coming up. Live music, 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Savannah Dean Reeves will take the stage. And then Kelly and Kashmir will be live music. Kelly Caldwell and Kashmir from 7:30 until 9 p.m. And the big thing tonight from 8 to 10 p.m. is the Balloon Glow. So you can take advantage of that if you're going to be in town. One of the coolest things you'll find here in Madison County, an annual event, the Balloon Glow, that'll light up the sky here in Berea. So be sure to check that out as well. So a lot of fun going on here in Berea. The opening ceremony is officially about to begin, so we'll turn the mic and the stage over to those folks. While we're waiting on them to get started, tomorrow, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., the festival will be going. And then on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5, the festival will also be opened up to the community. So come on out. It's free to come out and check out the event. A lot of fun things once you get here to do, so be sure to, bring some money with you and enjoy a great time at the 2025 Berea Spoonbread Festival. You can find the complete schedule of events at BereaKYChamber.org. This 3-day event features craft and food vendors, live entertainment, hot air balloons, a car show, a 5K run, carnival rides, and more. With thousands of visitors each year, it's the perfect opportunity for vendors to showcase their product and be part of a vibrant community celebration. Vendor applications closed already, obviously, with the festival getting ready to start, but there is a lot of fun to be had here. I tell you what, to get things started, I grabbed me a frozen lemonade, and it's right over. So where we're set up at, the stage is immediately to my right. There's food vendors, the carnival, and everything kind of over here behind me. If you're coming out, you got to go check out my friend Chris. She hooked me up with a frozen lemonade. I got a strawberry frozen lemonade. So you better be ready to kind of taste the flavor and enjoy yourself with this. I'm going to grab me a drink real quick, Gage, while you're fixing my camera up. Yeah, get us a shot of Chris's frozen lemonade stand over here with the great setup she's got right next to the White House Clinic tent in front of the, I think this is the community center here, right down on the street. But there's just a lot going on. You got the live music stage over here right behind us, and Mayor Bruce Fraley is officially ready to get things started. So we will turn it over to him and the opening ceremony for this year's Berea Spoonbread Festival.
And by just giving a lot of credit to our business community, the Chamber of Commerce, who puts this on every year. It is Berea's biggest signature event, and it's 100% the Chamber with a lot of help from the business and the community as a whole. So we're really happy that you all are here. The other thing that I'd like to do is turn this over to Ethan just for a few minutes to tell you a little bit about the Chamber, what to look for, and what to do while you're here. Chamber President Ethan Lake.
Hopefully it's a lot less than a few minutes, but nonetheless, I want to thank everyone for being here today. There's been a lot of work that's went into getting ready for this moment. There's a lot of people that I'd like to thank. Obviously, our board, the Berea Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Everybody has pitched in, used their skills, their gifts, their talents to help us get prepared for today and to have everything organized and ready to go. I think we've looked at ourselves several times today and said, wow, this is a little calm, because we were able to pull everything together and be so organized with getting everything prepared. So I want to give a big shout out to our board of directors, but also there's a lot of community partners that have made this happen. So I encourage you to take notice of the signs, the banners, at the different things, because those business partners that have sponsored that particular event or just sponsored the festival in general has really allowed us to make this happen year in and year out. So this is our 29th annual. We really want to gear up because next year is a big milestone for us, and it will be the 30th annual next year. So really looking forward to that, but we got to get through this year first. We're looking forward to a lot of things that are happening today. Balloon Glow. Want to emphasize we're having the Balloon Glow tonight at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow there's a full day of events. We have the parade. We have the Spoonbread eating contest. We have great entertainment lineup starting as soon as we finish with our little speeches here. But then Sunday we have a 5K. We have a car show. We have a hay bale throwing competition. We have a cornhole competition tournament. So we have a lot of things planned for everybody. We really hope that the community, the vendors, and everyone, the volunteers that are participating can really enjoy everything for free. For free. That's been a big part of the festival, is we get to provide every bit of this for free because of the business partners that step up and make this happen. So big shout out also to our executive director, Danielle, for really leading the charge on this year as well as last year. So we really think we've kind of got a good thing going. So really just appreciate everyone for being here. Appreciate the mayor as well for being here for the opening ceremony.
Ethan, are you going to be in the hay bale throwing competition? If you are, I might put my money on you. He's Billy Lake's son. Billy's my buddy, so I might put my money on Ethan. That would be my advice to you all if he's in it. Also, the one thing that we like to do every year is that representatives from Boone Tavern always bring the first Spoonbread to the Spoonbread Festival. Of course, Spoonbread did originate at Boone Tavern, Berea College, and this year we have Kylie here. That's one of the students. She has several other students, and also Melissa McGuire is here somewhere, and Donna Brewer is here somewhere. So this really signifies the relationship and the way the city and the college and Boone Tavern have grown together over the years, and thus the namesake of our festival. So Kylie was brave enough that she said she would take the mic and tell you just a little bit about Spoonbread, what it's all about, and then traditionally we open up with the first serving of Spoonbread directly from Boone Tavern and Berea College. So Kylie?
My name's Kylie. I'm a junior nursing student here at the college, and I've worked at Boone Tavern for 3 years. And we're known for our Spoonbread in the restaurant. And so Spoonbread is a traditionally Appalachian dish. It's similar to a cornmeal souffle, and you can come get it at our restaurant, crafted by Boone Tavern, at lunch and dinner every day.
And also thanks for bringing many students down, and you guys all work at Boone Tavern, right? So we have a lot more student labor at Berea College this year is my understanding. So Donna's really excited about that, to be able to have the young folks, and we do appreciate you being here. The other thing that I'll mention is we really want you to tell your classmates and your friends, come down, because the Spoonbread Festival is for everybody, and students and everyone's welcome. So at this time, if nobody objects, we will have the first serving of Spoonbread. And who wants to do the honors on that? I know Nancy from our tourism staff has some bowls. And Ethan gets to get the first bite. You want the first bite, Ethan?
Sure.
All right.
Before everybody else gets
All right.
it.
All right. So we'll do that, and with this we'll declare the 29th annual Spoonbread Festival officially open. has surprised you? You really have.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on the count of 3. Ready?
Great execution there by Mayor Bruce Fraley. Look, here's a professional. He understands what he's got to do out there, doing a good job getting this thing started. Tell you what, folks, it's a great day. Spoonbread Festival is officially underway. We're going to have some guests come over and talk to us here on the broadcast. We're actually awaiting Mayor Fraley to come over and hang out and talk to us to talk more about just the festival itself and what all goes into it. It's very difficult to put something like this on. It takes a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, and a lot of people that just want to give something back to the communities. A lot of these folks are, are volunteers. They put their time and effort, and as Ethan said, their talents to really put an event like this on. And there's something every day as you make your way throughout the festival weekend. There's stuff today for the family, and this what I think too is a big deal is this is a family event. You can bring everybody out. Of course, it's free to come out to. It's free to watch the parade. It's free to check out the balloon globe. But if you want to purchase something, there's food, there's craft vendors, there's all kinds of things out here for you to kind of take back home. Whether, right now I saw a lot of fall decorations and things that are out for sale. So, we're in that time of year where a lot of fun with those type of things. And there is a lot of talented people in and around Madison County. So you can see their talents on full display, whether you purchase something or you just take a peek at it. You will really see and I think be impressed with what all is offered here at the Spoonbread Festival. Again, looking at the complete list of events, we went down what was going on tonight. Tomorrow, another fun day of events. Carnival rides and the games, they'll start at 9 a.m. tomorrow. They'll go throughout 9 p.m. And then at 12, from 12 to 1, a street performance from the Kentucky Bluegrass Cloggers. Nick Cassetta, my buddy and company, will be on the stage with live music from 1:30 to 3 p.m. The Spoonbread Parade will make its way down the street at 2 p.m. They'll be lining up at 1 p.m. So if you're in the parade tomorrow, you'll need to line up at 1 p.m. over at the Berea Community School. From 3 to 3:20 p.m. tomorrow, the Spoonbread Eating Contest. So that'll be fun to take part in. 3:30 to 5 p.m. live music with Bobby James, another really good local performer. You've got the street performance with the Tumble Shine Athletics from 5 to 5:30. Alex Miller on stage from 5:30 to 7 p.m. The Spoonbread Pageant Winners Meet and Greet Entertainment Stage tomorrow from 7 to 7:30. And then the live music with Marshall from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So that's all going on tomorrow. So a lot of things going on. We've got Mayor Bruce Fraley. We're going to bring him on with us and talk to us about all the fun that go. You grab that headset right there, sir, and we'll bring you over here. We'll get you in the shot. They're probably tired of looking and hearing at me already, but we'll bring Mayor Bruce Fraley over here. We'll chat with him. Come on over, sir. I got you right there. First of all, really good job out there. You professional.
Well,
you trying to take my job or something?
No, not really. Just trying to come out and promote the Spoonbread Festival and recognize the good work of our Chamber of Commerce and our business community as a whole. This is an event that everybody comes together. Everybody looks forward to it. Everybody works really hard, but it's a good way for us to put our best foot forward for the city of Berea, but also for Madison County.
Well, I think when you look at this event, it's kind of like a kickoff to fall. I mean, we're kind of, we're transitioning in. I know it's still warm outside right now, but we're transitioning in from the summer into the fall. And this is a really fun event because you've got folks out there that make wood and different types of crafts, and I've seen a lot of festival and Halloween, maybe Thanksgiving decorations. There's T-shirts, there's woodworks. I mean, there's a little bit of something for everybody when they come out to this event.
Oh, absolutely, and it is a fall festival, and traditionally has been. And one of the things I really like about this one, it's right in the middle of town.
Yes, yeah.
It's on Jefferson Street. Everybody can find Jefferson Street, really close to Berea Community School and Old Town. There's ample parking, both along Broadway, the streets that parallel Jefferson Street, and also Berea Community School. I know a lot of folks from our business community are shuttling people back and forth on golf carts, so people worry about walking or maybe have a difficult time walking, they can get a ride. That makes it a lot easier. And tonight, one thing that I really want to mention, I hope that all of your listeners will come out for the
Balloon Glow, yeah.
I love the whole Spoonbread Festival, but I think the Balloon Glow is my favorite event of all.
Yeah.
Primarily because it's on the first day. It's at night when I'm usually at home. So I'm getting
Yeah.
out at night and seeing the balloons, and they really are spectacular.
Yeah.
There are a lot of colors. They'll have a DJ. They'll have everything will be going on here, so people can come early, come down to Jefferson Street, and they can walk through our park. It's very safe to walk over to the Berea Community School parking lot by Duerson Stadium. They can get to the Balloon Glow there, which starts right at dark. But there's still plenty to see and do, and Spoonbread available at the Berea Community site as well as here at the Acton Folk Center on Jefferson Street.
Well, too, I think all the football teams are on the road this week. So you can
too.
pay attention to to the games. You can listen to them, watch them however you want to, and still go out and enjoy yourself this evening. And one thing too that I really wanted to focus on, you talked about the Balloon Glow. This is a real family event too, because there is something for the little kids all the way up to the adults, whether you like the carnival rides or they can play on the playground. The food is good too. I mean, when you come out, you better come hungry because there's a lot of options out here.
That's right. They have a really big group of food
Yeah.
vendors over here, and when I walked in, I wasn't hungry, and now I'm hungry
The
because
smell
I
of
smelled
it, yeah.
everything walking in. But yeah, and the carnival
Yeah,
activities, the kids love those. So it really is something for everyone. Including our college students. We just
Yeah.
had a group of college students that work at Boone Tavern for their
Help
student
kick it off,
labor,
yeah.
and I encourage them, to get their classmates to come on down because there's no cost. Of course, you can buy a few things from our vendors,
Yeah.
and you can buy food if you want to, but still you can come and do it for free if you just want to come and see and listen to the music. They do have a great lineup of
Yeah.
music. I think there's some local musicians that start out tonight. And they're always rocking all the way up until closing time. They'll be rocking all day tomorrow and then a little bit on Sunday too. So that music is right here under the big tent right on Jefferson Street across from the Acton Folk Center. And traditionally there are some really good acts, especially our local artists. So it's a good way to catch some good music, to have a good time, but also support those local artists who are making a living playing music.
Well, and too, you look at this place. There's a lot of sunshine, but there's an ample amount of shade too. And if you're worried about maybe it being too hot, there's plenty of places for you to maybe just park for a minute and cool off, and then get back up and finish checking out the rest of the festival.
There really is, and that's throughout the park. In our park system, kind of on the backside of the Folk Center, but also a memorial park where all the vendors are. I parked over when I walked down at about 2:00. I parked over at the train station, and
Okay.
by the time I got here, I was pretty warm because it was hot in the sun. I'm a little warm here standing on the blacktop, but as soon as we got on the grass and walking through the backside with all the oak trees and the shade, it felt like it's 10 degrees cooler. So to your point, it is very, very nice in the shade, and there's even the Acton Folk Center where people can get in, cool off if they need to.
You talked about the Balloon Glow being your favorite part. What food? I mean, is there a specific food item that you? I mean, obviously Spoonbread, but is there one specific, whether it be a type of sandwich or? I'm a big bloomin' onion fan, and
Yeah.
I could. That's what I think the smell is right now. It's already getting to me, so I'm gonna have to get one of those before I head out this evening.
Well, I can try them all. I got to give a shout out to my buddy Rick Johnson. Rick
Oh,
always
yeah.
sets me up with a cheeseburger. He's got the chuck wagon down here. They're all good.
Yeah.
You've got everything from burgers to your cotton candies and the fun stuff that the kids love. One new vendor that I found out about today is Colton Hembry. Colton's a young guy. He's in high school, and he and three of his buddies are making donuts. They have a truck with donuts.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to trying that. That's the one food that I'm wanting to try out today. I know his mom and dad, and know his grandmother, and want to try that out. I think it's really nice to see young people that are in high school starting their own private enterprise, and that's pretty exciting to see. And I hear the donuts are good, so I'm going to try those this week.
If you're going to have something like that, you got to have good donuts, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right, before we let you go, when you talk about this event, you got the parade tomorrow, the cloggers will be out here, you got the athletics place that'll be coming through too. When you look at all the people that put the effort into it, it's got to make you feel good knowing that many people care about your community and your city.
It really does. It's a good example of how our community pulls together and we put our best foot forward for the good of the whole community and for the good of Madison County, because we have a lot of partners here from Richmond, a lot of partners here from out in the county. So it's nice to see all that come together in a fall festival. And when you put an event like this together where everybody's having fun, everybody's breaking bread together, sharing with whether it's Spoonbread or whether it's a cheeseburger or whether it's a donut, we're breaking bread together, sitting down together, and we realize that we have a whole lot more in common with everybody, all our neighbors, than we have differences. So it's really nice to see that, and it's nice to see the community come together for the good of the whole.
Yeah, with everything that's going on in the world right now, I think it feels good just to kind of everybody come together. Don't worry about what side you're on, and let's just have a good time at the Spoonbread Festival,
It,
right?
it does, and it's a friend of mine and I were talking that when you get here, we were reminiscing on what it was like when we were kids, and that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
When we're here, we're with family, we're with friends. There's a good community event. We're proud of our town. It makes you feel like it was when you were a kid, so that's something that's really special.
To that point, what do you think is the biggest difference? It's 29th anniversary or 29th annual of this event. What's the biggest difference from, back when you were a kid coming to this to what it is now?
I really don't know a single answer to that. One, I think it's a little bigger. I think that there are more vendors. I feel like that the good thing is it's been consistently the Chamber of Commerce, which is our business community, has led this, has planned it and organized it. The city's been involved, the schools have been involved, our police department, for instance, and Public Works. I know we got some cadets from Madison Southern.
Yeah,
So,
ROTC.
so probably you've seen that grow in community a little bit, where the chamber has partnered with other organizations to bring them in, and it's helpful from the standpoint of one, it helps the chamber with labor; they have more people to help. But the other thing it helps too, it helps the community, because by the chamber inviting those folks to come in and partner, it develops that sense of community that we all want and that we're all proud of. So, from year 1 to year 29, it's still Berea. It's still beautiful. We still have the same type of people. We still have the same type of community. And I hope that as we grow, we can still keep it that way, where it still has the small town feel the way it did 29 years ago.
Well, sir, thank you for coming by. We're going to pause for just a moment. We'll come back. We got a lot more guests lined up, so don't go anywhere. We're broadcasting live from the 29th annual Spoonbread Festival. Michael Watkins back here with you at the 29th annual Spoonbread Festival. Ethan Lake here, president of the Chamber of Commerce, and very busy man this time of year, obviously. Now,
absolutely.
You guys talked about it, and now that the thing Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. I was saying, I'll be away. Check, 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 checkity check. Spoonbread Festival 2025. A lot going on here. Live broadcast, but that's why Gage Hill is Gage Hill. And let's see here. We're going to get you untangled here. There we go.
There we are, yeah.
We got our next guest, Tony, right?
Yes.
From Southern Style Kettle Corn and Mini Donuts.
That's
Am I
us.
saying that right?
Yes, sir.
That's a big, long name, man. And that means
is.
you're pretty busy, too, right?
We are. We're very busy.
Come on over here a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I want to get you
Oh,
in the
gotcha.
shot.
There we go.
We got the
Fantastic.
cotton can. So explain to us a little bit about what you all do.
Well, for one thing, we do kettle corn. We've been doing it for many years. And every year we come to this festival, and I try to introduce something new.
Okay.
So this year I've introduced they call it Chicago style most places, but it's a caramel and cheese kettle corn.
Okay.
It is absolutely delicious. But we're not here just to talk about that. We're here to talk about, we're going to be at the Balloon Glow tonight.
Okay.
And they're going to have 10 balloons there. And this is one of the biggest balloon glows we do. I'm telling you, it's spectacular. And we do cotton candy there. I do 2 flavors. And I try to make them a little bigger. This is bigger than this a little earlier, but we've been sitting here for a minute.
Yeah,
It's been pretty
we sweated
warm.
out a little bit, right?
We sweated out a little bit.
Lost some
but,
weight.
But we try to make it just as magical as possible when we're
Okay.
there. So, come out and see us there. But I do want to give a shout out real quick. Ethan and Danielle, they put this on, and this is by far. We look forward to this festival every year. It's one of our favorite ones. It's the one that kicks off the whole festival season for
Okay,
us.
yeah.
I tell everybody, I said we work just to get Spoonbread, and they've done a great job with this year setting it up. I mean, it's the best layout it's ever been. I've had a lot of people come up to my booth and tell me it is. It looks fantastic. Everybody's behind them. You can tell by the way the smiles that's on everybody's faces. Yeah. All their people that's volunteering are they're doing great this year.
Well, and about Ethan and Danielle too, and I understand it because of what their position is.
Yes.
But the second something goes wrong, they're the people that people will run to during this thing, and rightfully so.
Yes.
But you got to give them credit too for not only being there to get this thing going, but now to answer the questions. And now
Yes.
when something doesn't go wrong, like a technical difficulty during
Yeah,
our
it happens.
broadcast, those things do happen.
Yes, sir.
But they're there to kind of make sure that to figure out, what do we do? What's the next step to getting things fixed?
Yeah, to get the right person involved. Yeah, absolutely. And they've done very well with that. They've had their electricians do a great job. Everybody out here, the sanitation workers, everybody, they keep it clean. It's one of the cleanest festivals. And I'm expecting tonight it to be a crazy crowd over there because it always is.
Yeah.
And like I said, with 10 balloons, that's a lot of balloons.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done 3 of those this year, and most of them had 2 balloons, 3 balloons. I've had 5 balloons, whatever. But this in here, that's a big balloon glow.
Yeah.
And once people get there, they'll see it, and it'll pack the house. It's phenomenal. I mean, you've got to see it to believe it. And the balloons are just for kids. I'm talking anybody from 5 years old to 45 years old. At a balloon glow, you're like a kid.
Yeah.
You show up, and it's beautiful when it gets dark.
Well, it's kind of like fireworks. It doesn't matter how many fireworks shows you've seen.
Absolutely.
When you go see fireworks, it's just different. I mean,
It is.
It creates a type of a different feel. Now, where will you guys be at tonight over at the Balloon Glow? Do you have a certain spot you're going to be set up
when
at?
you get there will be a line of vendors there. There'll probably be 3 or 4 or 5 of us, something like that, maybe 6. I don't know exactly how many she's got, but there'll be a couple tents, and on the back side towards, I think that's a school there that we're sitting in
Yep,
front of.
Berea
I'm not
Community.
from
Yep,
here
yep.
originally, but we come here every year for years, but we sit right up along the parking lot. All the vendors will, and there'll be signs. Everybody have their own sign up and have their lights up, whatever, and we'll be right there. You can't miss us. You can't
Well,
miss
when you
us.
look at this festival, what do you think makes it so special?
I tell people all the time, your volunteers and the cleanliness and the ambiance of how the people treat you when you get here. There's nothing like, we're in the foothills of Kentucky, okay? We're not in the mountains, but we're in the foothills. And there's nothing like being able to come over here to Kentucky and see this. This is one of the prettiest cities you can come to, or towns, however you want to call it. But everything here is beautiful. And it's a big town. It's not little.
It is, yeah.
Berea is a big town. So, they've got everything here. So, once you kind of come down here, this festival being downtown like that, this park's beautiful. Everything about it's just wonderful. If you never had Spoonbread, you got to try it. I mean, it's something to be said. It's a unique dish. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
I like it with honey. Some people like it with some spices, but I love it with honey. It's
Well, explain what it tastes like. I mean,
Well,
I've never had it. I mean,
you've
I've been
never
coming
had
to this
Spoonbread.
festival for. And here's the thing: I'm a very picky eater, though. So
Yeah.
trying new things to me has always been difficult. But for folks that have never had Spoonbread, talk
Right.
about maybe what it tastes like.
Well, if you had grits,
Okay.
It's very, very similar to grits. I mean, and everybody's different. You know, my grandmother made grits and put deer meat in it. You know, we come from back in Adair County, way back in the woods, so that's how we ate it. But it's real similar to grits, and it's a staple. It's like, you know, everywhere you go, a lot of these towns back in the day during the Depression and stuff.
They're known for something.
Yeah, they had to make something. They had to have something to eat, you know. So, you know, some people do beans and rice and things like that, but Spoonbread was here. And that's what they ate, you know, and that's how they made their meals, you know, last. So, with it being a staple like it is a lot like grits. Everybody's got a different way to eat it, and I like it with honey. Honey and butter, and it kind of makes it taste like cream of wheat.
Okay.
You know, so and that's the way I would eat it. Everybody's different, but it has a texture just like grits.
Well, honey and butter are two of my favorite things.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
give me some of that, I'll pretty much eat anything.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. That's why it's sweet and salty. You know, you make some kettle corn. You know what I mean?
All right. So for folks that are coming out, where are you set up at here at the actual part
At
of the
the actual festival, we're right next to the Spoonbread tent. If you walk up to get Spoonbread, you're going to see us. We're the very first food vendor booth, right next to the pavilion, the Spoonbread tent, and the stage. We're right on the corner there. You can't miss us. And like I said, I love to see the people. They come out and talk to me. I love to talk to the crowd. I'll jaw with anybody, you know. So I really enjoy them being around. So yeah, tell them to come out and see me.
Well, Tony, it's a good combination. Sounds like cotton candy, kettle corn, and Spoonbread, right?
Yes.
All right, you go. Stop by and see Tony. Get you a little bit of everything. And folks, we got a little bit more time here on our broadcast, so don't go anywhere. When we come back, lots more information coming to you from the 2025 Spoonbread Festival. Coming back at you from the 2025 Spoonbread Festival. It's the 29th annual. Next year, they talked about in the opening ceremony, is a big deal. Be 30 years of celebrating this event. And I'm here with Hannah from Bellwood. Say it for me again.
Bellwood Designs.
Bellwood Designs. And so a little bit of woodwork and wood making things that you guys do. So I'm going to pull this up. We'll let you talk about it and kind of explain about what these things are. So this is pretty cool. Now, did you build this yourself?
We do. So we're a family-owned and operated business out of Bardstown, Kentucky. All of our cabinets are handmade. On our small cabinets, you just place your magnet right there in the top right-hand corner. All right, hang up. Okay. and then they open up, and there's little tear-out squares in there to where you tear out right around your firearm, so that way it fits in there nice and snug.
Yeah.
And these just mount on your wall.
Okay.
And once you take that key off, it's locked back.
Wow. Okay. So this is like a gun safe type
Yes.
thing. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's really cool. Now, how much does something like that usually run?
So this one is at $150.
Okay.
Our smaller ones are anywhere from $110 to $165. And then this year we have a new design, and it's our
I'll pull that one up for you.
small coat racks. So all of our small coat racks and our big cabinets, they open up right down here at the bottom in the middle, and they just lift straight up.
Okay. Same thing with the gun.
Kind of
and
the
stuff?
same deal, just
Okay.
the tear out squares. Place your firearm in there nice and snug.
Cool.
But this one's got little hooks so you can hang your keys on
Yeah.
it in the kitchen, a jacket, whatever you decide. We have these in small and large sizes.
Very cool. Okay. Now, what happens if you lose the magnet?
So any strong magnet will open our cabinets. So, I mean, Walmart sells them, but obviously if you buy one from us, you contact us and we'll send you a new one.
Now, talk about this. So, what made you all start to create something like this?
So actually my grandparents created it.
Okay.
They've got 13 grandkids.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they was having all of us grandkids over one day, and they have a gun safe in their basement, but they had nowhere to have a gun upstairs if something was to happen.
Yeah.
So my grandma told him to build her something. So this is what he come up with, and it's pretty
That's
neat.
I've
and it
never
works pretty
seen
cool.
anything like that before.
Yeah.
Now, do you all have like a Facebook page or a website
We
or
do.
anything?
We're on Facebook. We also have our own website. We're on a lot of the larger websites, Amazon, Walmart, things, Etsy, things like that. But our website is just www.bellwooddesigns.com.
So, would you say Bellwood Design? So, spell that. Is it just B-E-L-L Wood?
It's actually BELLE
okay.
and then Wood.
Okay. So, Bellwood Designs, look them up, folks. And this is a very cool thing. But if you're coming out to the Spoonbread Festival this weekend, where can they find you all at here?
We are at booth 28 and 29.
Okay. There you go. So go check them out, folks. It's the 2025 Spoonbread Festival. Bellwood Designs showing us kind of some of the different things that they have. Hannah, we'll let you get back to it. Appreciate you stopping by to see us. And very cool, unique designs. Get on there and check them out if you're unable to make it out this weekend. We'll take one more break. We'll come back and wrap things up from the Spoonbread Festival here in Berea. Here to wrap things up with you at the 2025 Spoonbread Festival, the 29th annual. We have had a lot of fun talking to the folks here, Mayor Bruce Fraley, Ethan Lake from the Chamber of Commerce, who have really kind of helped spearhead and put this thing on for so long. It just continues to get bigger and better each and every single year. And if you have not been out to it, what are you waiting for? This year is the perfect opportunity to come check out the Spoonbread Festival. One more time, I'm going to run down the schedule of events for you. But if you're going to be coming out this weekend, you want to check it out, head over to BereaChamber.org to find BereaKYChamber.org to find out the complete schedule of events. Everything's live now. The carnival ride and games, those are going on right now. Live music with Nashville Imposters, playing some great 90s music and